In the stillness of contemplation, the soul finds its sanctuary, and in the depths of self-awareness, it discovers its true essence. The philosopher's journey is a lifelong quest for self-mastery, an odyssey that leads to the shores of wisdom and contentment. He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. He has the most who is most content with the least. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. To live a good life, we have the potential for it, if we can learn to be indifferent to what makes no difference. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. The only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. Reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. The best ideas are common property. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. No man is free who is not master of himself. It does not matter what you bear, but how you bear it. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Some things are in our control and others not. Life is very short and anxious for those who forget the past, neglect the present, and fear the future. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. thought foolish and stupid. How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? Only the educated are free. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. It's not because things are difficult that we dare not venture. It's because we dare not venture that they are difficult. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? You are a little soul carrying around a corpse. The mind that is anxious about the future is miserable. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. There is no person so severely punished as those who subject themselves to the whip of their own remorse. Circumstances don't make the man, they only reveal him to himself. If you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your own judgment about it, and it is in your power to wipe out this judgment now. The greatest blessings of mankind are within us and within our reach. A wise man is content with his lot, whatever it may be, without wishing for what he has not. Begin each day by telling yourself, "Today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness." Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. Keep your intention pure. Emotions will try to distract you, so just keep going. No emotion is the final destination. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. Nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop just where he is and pass some time in his own company. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. The willing are led by fate, the reluctant dragged. Don't go on discussing what a good person should be, just be one. A person's worth is measured by the worth of what he values. It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable. No person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they don't have and to cheerfully put to good use what they do have. What upsets people is not things themselves, but their judgments about the things. Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day. Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart. Throw me to the wolves and I will return leading the pack. The greatest remedy for anger is delay. We are not given a good life or a bad life. We are given a life. It's up to us to make it good or bad. Do not seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do happen, and your life will go well. You act like mortals in all that you fear, and like immortals in all that you desire. Let death and exile and all other things which appear terrible be daily before your eyes, but death chiefly, and you will never entertain any abject thought, nor too eagerly covet anything. The mind that is anxious about future events is miserable. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. Do every act of your life as if it were your last. It's not because things are difficult that we dare not venture. It's because we dare not venture that they are difficult. The bravest sight in the world is to see a great man struggling against adversity. There is no easy way from the earth to the stars. In the face of adversity, find your strength within, for it is the forge of resilience. Happiness blossoms when you nurture the garden of contentment within your heart. The true measure of wealth lies not in possessions, but in the richness of one's character. Adversity is the sculptor of character, shaping the soul into enduring strength. To master your destiny, master your reactions to life's unpredictable twists. In the chaos of life, find serenity in the knowledge that some things are beyond your control. Embrace the obstacles, for they are the stepping stones on the path to greatness. The spark of courage within can ignite the flames of resilience. To be free is to rise above the chains of fear and attachment. A noble heart is its own reward, unaffected by the opinions of others. Seek not revenge, but rise above injustice through the power of virtue. To be at peace with yourself is to be at peace with the world. In patience and acceptance, discover the keys to enduring tranquility. Time is the canvas of life. Paint each moment with purpose and wisdom. The true philosopher does not preach, but lives the teachings of virtue. Surround yourself with those who inspire your highest self, for company shapes character. Every challenge is an opportunity to reveal the indomitable spirit within. In the realm of thoughts, shape your world, for it reflects the state of your soul. Through the crucible of adversity, the mind becomes a steadfast fortress. To journey well through life, carry the torch of wisdom to light your way. In self-awareness, you find the mirror to your true self, unclouded by ego. Endurance is the bridge that carries you over the tumultuous waters of life. To be truly rich is to want little, for desires are the chains of the soul. In embracing discomfort, you forge the path to inner strength and growth. In the calm of self-mastery, storms of circumstance lose their power. The noblest victory is the triumph over one's own desires. Within the depths of adversity, the soul finds its greatest treasures. To navigate the sea of life, chart your course by the stars of virtue. The art of living lies in the mastery of the present moment. Strength arises not from avoiding struggle, but from embracing it with purpose. In the realm of the mind, clarity is the compass to true north. The power of choice is the brush that paints the canvas of destiny. To be truly free is to unshackle the mind from the chains of fear. To be truly free is to unshackle the mind from the chains of fear. Kindness is the currency of the heart, enriching all who share it. The path to wisdom is paved with the stones of experience. To find peace in turmoil is the highest art of the soul. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step in the right direction. To know oneself is to possess the keys to the kingdom of self-mastery. Gratitude is the bridge that connects the past with the present. Virtue is the lighthouse guiding the ship of life through turbulent waters. In the theater of existence, you are both the actor and the audience. The wellspring of contentment flows from within the depths of acceptance. To endure suffering is to transmute it into strength. Every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. The tapestry of life is woven with threads of choice. In the stillness of reflection, the soul finds its true voice. The philosopher's stone is the alchemy of the mind, turning adversity into wisdom. In the silence of solitude, one discovers the symphony of inner peace. The mirror of self-awareness reflects the essence of our true selves. To live virtuously is to create a masterpiece of character. Every moment is a chance to rewrite the script of your life. In the arena of life, courage is the armor that shields the heart. The seeds of wisdom grow in the soil of reflection. To embrace change is to dance with the rhythms of existence. True strength is found not in force but in resilience. In the tapestry of fate, our choices are the threads that weave our destiny. The highest wisdom is to know the self and its place in the cosmos. To be content with what you have is to possess the world. The journey to self-discovery begins with self-awareness. In the storm of emotions, find your anchor in reason. The flame of purpose burns brightest in the darkest of hours. To find serenity in chaos is the hallmark of inner peace. The currency of life is time, spend it wisely. The path to virtue is paved with the bricks of self-discipline. To conquer yourself is the greatest triumph of all. Kindness is the fragrance that lingers in the hearts of others. In the symphony of existence, find harmony within. The past is a teacher, the present a canvas, and the future an unwritten story. To be truly free is to liberate the mind from attachment. In the embrace of solitude, the soul finds its voice. The strength of character is measured by the weight of adversity. The roots of gratitude run deep, nourishing the soul. To be virtuous is to hold a lantern in the darkness of ignorance. In the dance of life, resilience is the graceful step of endurance. The mirror of reflection reveals the artistry of the self. To find purpose is to illuminate the path of life. Every moment is a choice. Choose wisely, for they shape your destiny. The philosopher's quest is the alchemy of self-transformation. In the serenity of acceptance, you find the power to transform. To find tranquility amidst life's turmoil is the hallmark of inner peace, a skill honed by the wise and resilient. The philosopher's journey is an inward exploration, a quest for self-discovery, and a pilgrimage to uncover the hidden gems of existence. The true measure of wealth is found not in worldly possessions, but in the wealth of a virtuous character and a contented heart. To bear life's challenges with equanimity is to diminish the power of misfortune and carry the burdens of existence with grace. In the solitude of introspection, the soul discovers its voice, and in the realm of self-awareness, it reveals the symphony of inner peace. The mirror of self-reflection reflects the unvarnished truth of our character, free from the distortions of ego and pretense. To endure suffering with resilience is to transform it into the stepping stones that lead to greater strength and wisdom. The authentic philosopher does not seek to evade life's challenges, but to embrace them as opportunities for growth and self-mastery. Happiness is not found in the pursuit of pleasure, but in the cultivation of virtue, the ever-blooming flower of a well-lived life. The philosopher's path is an inner odyssey, a journey into self-awareness and a quest for the hidden treasures of wisdom within. True wealth is not defined by the accumulation of possessions, but by the abundance of a grateful heart and a virtuous soul. In the intricate dance of existence, wisdom is the choreographer that orchestrates grace and resilience into the movements of life. Strength is not the absence of fear, but the courage to confront fear head-on and continue on the path of virtue. Genuine wealth is not measured by the abundance of material possessions, but by the abundance of gratitude, a key to lasting happiness. To endure adversity with courage is to transform life's challenges into the building blocks of an unshakable character. In the grand theatre of existence, each of us is both playwright and actor, crafting the story of our lives with every decision we make. To be content with what you have is the truest form of wealth, for it frees the heart from the chains of endless desire. The philosopher's journey is not one of escape from life, but an embrace of it, with all its challenges and opportunities for growth. To endure suffering with grace is to turn adversity into the chisel that sculpts the masterpiece of your character. True strength is not measured by the absence of fear, but by the courage to face it with unwavering resolve. In the gallery of existence, the artistry of a virtuous life is the masterpiece that leaves a lasting impression on the world. The philosopher seeks not the accumulation of riches, but the enrichment of the soul through the treasures of wisdom and virtue. To find serenity in the midst of chaos is the art of inner peace, a skill cultivated by the wise and the resilient. In the crucible of adversity, the soul is forged into a resilient and unbreakable spirit, capable of enduring life's challenges. To be truly rich is to possess the wealth of contentment, for it is the key that unlocks the door to lasting happiness. The philosopher's path is a journey inward, a quest to understand the self, and a pursuit of wisdom hidden beneath the surface of existence. The true measure of wealth is not in material possessions, but in the abundance of a grateful heart and a virtuous character. To bear trials with equanimity is to render misfortune powerless, and to carry life's burdens with dignity and grace. In the silence of solitude, the soul finds its voice, and in the realm of self-awareness, it discovers the symphony of inner peace. The mirror of self-reflection reveals the unadulterated image of our character, unaffected by the distortions of ego and pretense. To endure suffering with fortitude is to transmute it into the stepping stones that lead to greater strength and resilience. The true philosopher does not seek to escape life's challenges, but to embrace them as opportunities for growth and self-mastery. To find happiness in the pursuit of virtue is to uncover the timeless secret of contentment, a treasure hidden within the soul. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. In all things, we should try to make ourselves be as grateful as possible. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Begin each day by telling yourself, "Today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness." The greatest blessings of mankind are within us and within our reach. A wise man is content with his lot, whatever it may be, without wishing for what he has not. Strength is not in the absence of fear, but in the face of it, undaunted. To conquer the self is to rule the world within. The wise person seeks riches not in gold, but in the treasury of a contented heart. In the silence of solitude, the soul finds its symphony. The road to virtue is not marked by ease, but by honorable struggle. Character is not measured by words, but by actions. True wealth is not counted in coins, but in moments of gratitude. In the pages of life, the chapters of adversity reveal our true character. To find peace in chaos is the art of inner harmony. The lantern of wisdom shines brightest in the darkness of ignorance. Kindness is the fragrance that lingers in the hearts of others. In the dance of life, resilience is the graceful step of endurance. of reflection reveals the artistry of the self. To live virtuously is to create a masterpiece of character. In the stillness of reflection, the soul finds its true voice. The philosopher's quest is the alchemy of self-transformation. Every moment is a choice. Choose wisely, for they shape your destiny. In the symphony of existence, find harmony within. The roots of gratitude run deep, nourishing the soul. To endure suffering is to transmute it into strength. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step in the right direction. Gratitude is the bridge that connects the past with the present. To know oneself is to possess the keys to the kingdom of self-mastery. The path to wisdom is paved with the stones of experience. In the theatre of existence, you are both the actor and the audience. Virtue is the lighthouse guiding the ship of life through turbulent waters. In the silence of solitude, one discovers the symphony of inner peace. The river of life flows not according to our will, but with its own current. Our power lies in steering the boat of virtue through its waters. In the garden of existence, tend to the seeds of virtue, for they bear the sweetest fruits of a well-lived life. truly understand the self is to unearth the buried treasures of wisdom hidden beneath layers of desires and fears. Like the sculptor who chisels away the excess to reveal the masterpiece within, we must shed our attachments to uncover the true essence of our being. The measure of our worth is not determined by the quantity of our possessions, but by the quality of our character. To find serenity amidst the storm is the mark of a soul at peace with the universe. In the dance of life, we are not mere spectators, but active participants, crafting our destiny with every step we take. The seeds of greatness lie within us all, waiting for the nourishment of virtue to bloom into the garden of a meaningful life. Adversity, like the blacksmith's hammer, shapes the raw material of our character into a resilient and unbreakable spirit. The mind is the arena where the battle for happiness and contentment is waged, and the victor is the one who masters its inner workings. To seek solace in the tranquility of solitude is to find strength in the quiet moments of reflection. Life is a tapestry woven from the threads of our choices, and wisdom is the loom that guides our hand. The art of living is not in the avoidance of suffering, but in the transformation of it into strength and wisdom. Happiness is not the absence of adversity, but the ability to find joy in the midst of it. To live a life of purpose is to leave a legacy of virtue, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. philosopher's journey is the pursuit of self-mastery, an inner odyssey that leads to the shores of wisdom and contentment. In the grand theatre of existence, we are both actors and directors, shaping the narrative of our lives with each choice we make. To be truly rich is not to amass wealth, but to cultivate the wealth of a noble character. In the vast sea of existence, the wise sailor navigates the turbulent waters of fate with the compass of virtue as their guide, reaching the shores of tranquility. The true philosopher is not the one who withdraws from the world, but the one who engages with life's challenges, learning and growing from every experience. To be content with what you have is to unlock the door to lasting happiness, for desires are the shackles that imprison the soul. In the forge of adversity, the soul is tempered, and in the crucible of suffering, it is purified, emerging stronger and more resilient. The road to excellence is paved with the bricks of persistence, the mortar of self-discipline, and the vision of a virtuous heart. The philosopher seeks not the accumulation of wealth, but the enrichment of the soul through the treasures of wisdom. To find peace in chaos is the triumph of inner mastery, a testament to the power of a well-trained mind. The true measure of wealth is not found in material possessions, but in the abundance of a grateful heart. In the depths of silence, the soul finds its voice, and in the realm of solitude, it discovers the symphony of inner peace. The philosopher's path is a journey inward, an exploration of the self, and a quest for the wisdom that lies hidden beneath the surface of existence. True happiness is not found in the pursuit of pleasure, but in the cultivation of virtue, the ever-blooming flower of a well-lived life. To bear trials with equanimity is to strip misfortune of its strength and to carry the burdens of life with grace. The mirror of self-reflection reveals the true image of our character, untarnished by the distortions of ego. In the tapestry of existence, every choice is a thread, weaving the narrative of our lives with the fabric of our actions. The true philosopher does not seek to escape life, but to embrace it fully, living each moment with wisdom and purpose. To endure suffering with fortitude is to transform it into the stepping stones that lead to greater strength and resilience.